Right, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 14 of season 10 of GP5 SFR here. Today I am joined with SFR Smithy. So we're here for Singapore and G5. This is my first time commentating on GP5, which I will be full time with Smithy. And every week we're going to switch who's the main commentator. So you'll hear a new voice every week, but we'll both be here the whole time. GP5 this season is being quite close to the top end of the field. I believe we have 14 drivers in today. So, not a full field. I think people don't like the Singapore track as it is, well, prone for accidents. But for the drivers that are racing today, a good chance for some decent rack of points. Yeah, probably quite a few. Because we're now, Smithy, getting into the almost the bitter end of the GP5 season now. We've only got 7 races left after this one. So there's not many races left in the season. We have 14 drivers. Is just loading in yet? No. So we'll have 15 drivers. That's an alright grid. If just loading can join. That's quite big actually, because Jiz Loading's one of the top drivers, isn't he? He's quite high up in the standings, I believe. Well, he's clearly very consistent, because looking at his standing, he was P3 for like 4 races in a row. And to win championships, you don't necessarily need to be the person with the most race wins, especially in league racing. It might be different in actual F1, but in league racing, people not showing up every week, if you're getting consistent podiums, Smithy, you can 100% have a good run. Maggi's there or thereabouts. I mean, put it this way, if Maggi can get a podium today, or even possibly a win, then he's close. So with this many races left still, I would say Maggi's definitely still in with a chance. But he's definitely in the top 4 now, looking at the rest of the standings. Constructors-wise, Aston Martin are absolutely dominating it, with Dorkin at the bear. So I don't think that's really much of a contest there. We're just riding on board with NFSH, I want to say. Is that Need for Speed? Just changed his name. Need for Speed. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, what a tank slapper. Well, he's about to start his first final lap, or is he going to come into the pits? No, he's started his first final lap, so we're going to get our first look at what time is. He is on the soft tyres. A couple of drivers on the mediums. And to see what he does here. But the medium tyre around this track is probably one of the better strategies. As the soft tyre just gets absolutely chewed around this circuit. Was that? Oh, I have to come back in the pits and put a new one on. That's the thing with Singapore though, Smithies. Because the walls and the barriers are so tight, there is not much room for error, is there? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to assume that there won't be a single race this week between GP5 and GP2 where there won't be a safety car. If there's a Singapore race without a safety car, that's very, very impressive, I'll be honest. Yeah, he's got a quad Q. Oh, there we go. Need for Speed's gone. He took way too much speed into that section. Yeah, well, we got Relks next on the medium tyre. See what kind of time he can set. Or Rel 1. I'll call him Rel 1. We'll go Rel 1. Rel 1K. Row 1 KZ. Doran's on the soft tyre. I think for a lot of the championship contenders, I think just going for the soft is probably one of the better options because you want to be outside of that middle pack of the field. You don't want to get into any instances at the start of the race. So I think being on the soft tyre and qualifying up ahead is probably the smarter choice if you're going for the championship at this stage in the season. Rebels will cross the line and he's going to set a 1:39.3. No clue if that's going to be any good just yet, but we're going to have a look at Dorkin if I can get down to him. He's right at the bottom of the screen, and never mind, he's posted lap time. Big time now. Yeah, Mr. Wiggles is coming through. He's P4. Yep. I'll tell you what, because they'd be so far ahead, they won't have to worry about constructors because they'll be so far ahead. They can just race each other, which will get very, very interesting. And if they start racing each other like Hamilton and Rosberg did back in the good old days, then you got people like Maggi and Giselodian who can probably even get themselves a bit of a chance in. Because there aren't going to be any team orders after they've won the constructors at all. Like 40 something. Victor just goes P5. Alright, what have we got coming across the line next? I believe it's the Ferraris in Maggi. Is he on another lap? Or was he backed out? Oh, I think he's backed out, I think. Right on board Maggi. One of the members of the standings team here in SFR. As he pulls into the pits. And we've got McLaren next. I think it's Mr. Wiggles. Is he going for another lap? He is good. Oh, he's improved in his lap. Fair enough. 2 lap old softs and he's done a 40.2.
I don't allow. So I'm back. Hopefully now.
Cool. Smithy's back.
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
Hopefully you can hear me now.
Probably sounded a bit weird when I was there like, Smithy, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? And just shouts like,
just silence.
Smithy.
Yeah.
JDM's retired. He had a qualifying ban, I believe.
Yeah, I think I did a whole race in silence once.